Hello, welcome to another episode of Nerdy Nummies. Today I have special guest, a Sherlock cat.
Put me down, you damnable woman.
Oh, today we are going to make a cake I Can Haz Cheezeburger.
I can?
Yes, you can. The things that you will need today will be royal buttercream icing, cake leveler, 2 spatulas, 1 offset, tan food coloring dye, cake pokey thingy, airheads, green, red, and orange, a round 8-inch baking pan, a 2-quart glass bowl, oven safe, this is important, oven safe, 2-quart glass bowl, and a big mixing bowl. Okay, now I'm gonna put all these things together while Sherlock is taking a cat nap. He is sleeping. All right, so we're gonna start with the big mixing bowl. And we're gonna take box cake. You wanna use yellow box cake mix because that will look like the hamburger bun. 1 cup of water. And maybe I put a little bit on him. 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Now you're gonna add 3 eggs. I did the one-handed pro crack. Then we mix it all together. I'm gonna need a whisk, and I don't know where I put it.
Here it is.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
Kitties. And you're gonna mix until the batter is really smooth and even.
It's mesmerizing.
Can you smell it?
I can. It smells immaculate.
Is anybody else really hot? Because I am hot.
A little parched, maybe, but that's because I'm wearing a fur coat.
If you're hot because you're in a fur coat, how come you always lay in the sun?
Don't question me, woman. I'm a cat. We were gods to the Egyptians. 45 minutes later.
Now our batter is all done. It's nicely mixed, all smooth. We are going to spray these 2, our glass bowl, and our 8-inch round pan with pan baking spray so that the cakes don't stick. And you're gonna evenly divide your cake batter into the 2 of these. Get the cake batter even before I put them in the oven, and you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 350, and you're gonna bake these for about 30 minutes. Once your cakes have cooled, I put them on this drying rack, and make sure that they're cool. You can poke them with a cake poker. You put it all the way in and take it out, and if nothing sticks to it, then you know it's ready to go. So here's the top of our hamburger that we made in the bowl, and here's the bottom. We're gonna use a cake leveler to make this one flat so that our meat patty can sit on top of it. The meat patty, I made a big brownie in the same size cake pan. Just take your time when you do this, because if you cut through too quickly, your cake will get really crumbly, so just take your time. A little crumbs is okay, but we don't want too many.
Well, that's my favorite part.
I know, you eat everything I drop.
That's why I'm here.
There we go. Boom, bottom of our cheeseburger. There are fancier cake cutters, cake levelers. This one was $2, so it works really well. Now we're gonna take off the top. Oh, oops, just kidding.
You're a cruel woman.
I know. Okay, now we're gonna flip this the other way. Whoa. Okay, now we're gonna frost. I've got my tan frosting all made. I just added a little bit of tan food coloring. I mixed it all around. I got my big offset spatula. I Can Haz spatula. And we're just gonna put it all over this cake. Kitty is on his 2nd cat nap. Lazy kitty. And we just plopped the brownie out of the cake pan. What I've done is I've just pinched some of the sides here so that it looks more like a meat patty. So just pinch, 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 wash your hands, and then pinch the brownie's edge all the way around just to give it a little bit of sweet pattiness. And then we're gonna take the brownie, this big delicious brownie, so this is a brownie cake, and put it on top of the bun. Line it up all the way around. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Now it's time to make lettuce, tomatoes, and cheese out of Airheads. We are gonna start with the lettuce. That's right. You're gonna take a little circle cookie cutter, and I'm cutting it into the Airhead. And you can also use fondant to do this, but I really love Airheads. I think they just taste better. Fondant is beautiful and edible, but it just doesn't taste the best to me. We're making a little lettuce leaf. Just kind of bend it however you like. And then you're gonna stick it underneath your little brownie. Let it stick out a little bit of lettuce poking out. And then you're gonna do this all the way around the cake. Boom, we got our lettuce done. Now it's time to take the orange Laffy Taffy. I kind of rolled it out with a rolling pin to make it flatter. And now we're gonna cut out the shapes of cheese with a square cookie cutter. It's time to make that cheddar. Ta-da! We got all the tomatoes on. It is ready for the top bun part of the cake, which I've got right here. And last decorating step, I forgot to mention this, but I have candy covered sunflower seeds. I thought this was gonna be a good idea. I've seen other people use Rice Krispie treats or those circle little white sprinkles. You can use those too, because those will look like the little seeds. But I separated a bunch of white little sunflower seeds, and I'm gonna put those on the top of the cake and then use a spatula to pick up the top of the cake, put it on there. Let's do it. And now is the dangerous part. We're gonna try to transport the top of the cake on top of the burger. Here we go. Okay, got my spatula. And this could be a little dangerous. Oh gosh, oh gosh. And line it up. And I'm just gonna try to do this really quickly, like a 1, 2, 3. Yes! We've done it. Now we're gonna put a little finishing touches, just going around and smoothing out the top. Ta-da! Our cheeseburger cake is done. It looks so cute. It looks so yummy. I've never made a brownie cake before, so I'm pretty excited. I Can Haz Cheezeburger. Yay! If you have any other suggestions for any other nerdy nummies, please leave me a comment below and let me know, and I will do my best to make them happen. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks, you guys. Yummy. Thanks for coming.